I'm a cis man building a trans first dating app called Amora. I know how that lands. Worth saying up front before any of the rest. The short version of what I'm building below.
It's giving, Claude, why cope me a harem? Nice try, FBI. Can anyone tell me what the post says? It glows so bright I can't see it. I bet £100 sterling this data is going to be sold to Reform UK. Come in, my burger ruts when you take the first bite, that sentence. When I was a kid, I used to think that the CIA was this hyper-competent organisation. Now that I'm an adult, I'm thankfully aware enough to have shed this completely stupid belief. Life has many doors, Fed boy. A honeypot less convincing than Wile E. Coyote painting a road on a wall. Peter Field getting more desperate and transparent as the populace are beginning to notice. Signal boosts, do not sign up for this. It requires ID and photo identification for a US server-based app. This is an app to compile a list of trans women in the UK. We know what happens. Everything about this supposed app feels grimy as fuck. You gotta give him credit for managing to build a platform entirely out of red flags though. I didn't realize you could do that. 3-letter agent glows so bright. Claude, build me an app that will allow me to acquire a database of the personal identity information of as many trans women as possible. Make no mistakes. Holy Fed psyop! I dislike the idea that all cis dudes are automatically chasers, but this is grade A chaser behaviour at best and some Fed shit at worst. A cis man making a trans dating app in this day and age is setting off so many alarm bells. Not to mention you have to have ID to verify. Absolutely not. Fed posting has taken a turn, baby! Okay, everyone has already, thankfully, done the obvious and pointed out how unsafe this is. Now that we have it out the way, I just want to say that the logo sucks. It's just some ugly ass lines on a heart. I keep looking at it expecting to make sense, but it just doesn't. Tell me you're a chaser from MI5 without telling me. If you notice that I'm following this account, it's because I enjoy watching disasters play out in real time. I want to be here when this guy explains what the fuck is going on with this logo. 3-letter agent glows so bright. Nice try, Fed boys! This is some real Fed bait if I've ever seen it. As someone else pointed out very astutely, this guy follows a bunch of self-proclaimed theologians. A bunch of people who are super on board with the idea of being trans, I'm sure. Our nice guy energy. Least obvious Fed bait. Based in the UK, the account was made on the US server and ID verification done by Persona. Hello trans woman, we are friends, please give us your ID. We will not give to feds or anti-trans people. We are friends, no need to fear us. Fuck no, avoid like the plague.
There's more.
No. I came for the comments and I wasn't disappointed. There's already a dating app for trans women. It's called Blue Sky. I thought it was Discord. Final Fantasy 14. Don't listen to the haters. T4T toggle has such a ring to it. Dear Lord, grant me the imposter syndrome proof confidence of a mid-cis person opining about trans people. So, I know this is hard, but have you considered that if we wanted something like this, we would have made it? Infamously, a demographic with a disproportionate number of members who are good at computer. I know how that lands, and yet you kept going. British! North Atlantic garbage patch, not to be confused with Great Britain. Oh my god, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like a lottery. If your data doesn't get sold to depraved transphobes, then your reward is talking to a bunch of crusty married men who will ask you if you're going to keep your princess wand. Fun! Bro, I don't need an app to experience men calling me slurs and sexually harassing me. I can just be in public. We already have Grindr for that. I should call her. Willing to bet in 10 years all the information from the site will be hacked, sold to everyone and everyone. 10 whole years? Brother, I give it 3 months tops. Didn't T-App only need 3 days? Now, really? Okay, I was being way too generous. That's weird. Here on the sign up page it asks me for a list of any crimes you've ever committed and a photo of yourself naked holding up the name of your current employer. When an app hit your feed by a chaser with needs at Amora. Follows you. Lamau, not anymore. Lamau, bro. In my experience, any trans app, you have to scroll to find the words trans man or non-binary. It's the most chaser app ever to chase. Maybe it was just a typo. Maybe it should have just said, I'm a CIA man. What fucking dating app requires you to present ID since ever? Get that shit out of here. Palantir's pet age verification service wants your info. Thank you for calling Trump Mobile. Press 1 for English. Press 2 to alert ICE to your location. I'm a cis man building a trans first pause. I've heard enough. I see Peter Field is trying to build a death list again. Thank you for sharing. A dating app for trans women? What's wrong with the Linux issues page from GitHub like God intended? FWIW, a lot of Brits use VPNs nowadays to get around the Online Safety Act, so making an account on a US server isn't necessarily suspicious, but the whole proposal is iffy as fuck. Uses a VPN to bypass ID checks, but expects us to verify on his site now. Is that chaser app other people have been posting about? Yeah. Bait used to be believable. Even if the actual site isn't run by feds, all the data will be available to them via Persona, so no matter what the guy says, it doesn't matter. We're going to use it as a honeypot whether or not he's astute or not. Seen someone point out that you can split the logo down 3 shapes that look like the letter CIA, and whether or not that's intentional or not by those dipshit feds, it's still fucking hilarious, Lamau. Glow brighter than the TV, like staring at the sun. Based in the UK, but account was made on a US server. Trans women are required to submit ID for verification. ID verification handled by Persona. Y'all, it's all feds. 3-letter agent glows so bright.